Ali must go. 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 Ali must go.
Tuondoke karibu na ndege.
Welcome back to Havana Media. My name is Boniface Owino, and as usual, I'm going to be your host for today. Now, there is something that I would like to say. You know, it is normally good if you know what you're supposed to do, and if you are comfortable with what you're doing, then continue doing it, because you can, by doing that, you can avoid a lot of embarrassment. I'm talking about it because I'm talking like this because yesterday, Nyali member of parliament, that is Muhammad Ali, the so known as Jichopevu, was booed when he was trying to give a speech in front of William Samoei Ruto. Now, I've been asking myself a lot of questions that suppose Jichopevu went on with what he was doing initially by exposing the government, all that, what they were doing, he could have not been booed, or he could have not landed maybe himself into these troubles. Because there is a high possibility that this guy will not be re-elected again to become the Nyali MP. There are a lot of people who will be coming in because, you know, and I said this, that as long as you associate yourself with William Samoei Ruto, that it's like that is going to be the end of you. And a lot of people maybe have been asking me, Boni, why are you talking like this? Why are you saying this? I'm saying this because I know. That is what I know. As long as you associate yourself with William Samoei Ruto, and you're doing something that Kenyans citizens do not want, then you will find yourself in the wrong place. You'll find yourself in the wrong direction. In that, you'll find yourself under the red line. So that line will cut you off. You'll be down. So as long as that line is down, you are under that line, you'll go home. So, and suppose this guy maintained what is his occupation, his passion, what he was doing with a lot of passion, exposing these people, then I think it could have been somewhere else. I want us to listen to the way this guy was being heckled, was being booed, where immediately he started mentioning Nasir, the governor of Mombasa. That is now where he messed up. Let us listen to him. Thing that I would also like to say is the second story is about Oscar Sudi and Miguna. Oscar Sudi is telling Miguna that you just shut up, because what you know is that you don't have a lot of English. You speak a lot of English, but you've done nothing. You are a lawyer, yes. We can't take that from you. But what has your law helped you with? Because when you are supposed to be cleared to come back to Kenya, I'm the one who cleared you. It is not because I was doing you a favor, but it was your right. It was your right. But despite the fact that it was your right, there is no need. It doesn't mean that now you can sponsor goons. You can stand with the people like Boniface Mwangi to pressurize, to inject the Gen Zs to spoil our country. At the end of the day, you don't stay in Kenya. You stay in Canada. So don't talk a lot of English, don't speak a lot of rubbish. You know, this thing even forced Oscar Sudi to speak in English. There are a lot of things that are happening in this county, by the way, that sometimes I wonder.
Miguna. Baba wa majabu. Nilishangaa sana Miguna. Na wewe ni mtu kumbavu sana. Nilishangaa sana baba mzima kama wewe, mtu wa more than 70 years. Bado unachochea watoto wa GNC, watoto wetu sisi. Sisi ndio baba wadogo wa GNC. Wewe sasa ndio baba wetu. Yaani unakuja hapo kwa space, unakoroga kabisa, unakoroga hapo. Ya, tunakubaliana hii mambo ya GNC vile ilianza ilikuwa nzuri sana. Even mimi nilisupport kwa sababu nilijua hao vijana wameanza kujielewa na wamejua wako wapi, wanataka kwenda wapi. Lakini sasa wakora kuna Boniface Mwangi, hakuna Miguna. Wakaingilia sasa, mnataka inji yetu ichomwe, mnataka watu wakuwe destroyed. Wewe ni baba au maskini wewe Miguna. Hata watoto wetu wa GNC sidhani kama wanataka kuwa maskini, sidhani kama wanafikiria kuwa maskini. Lakini wewe unachochea hapo, sijui sasa wewe Miguna umefanya kazi mwaka hii yako yote. But you are nothing because you are empty. Unajua ile siku nyingine mimi nilikufungulia ukuje Kenya. I cleared you. And that was your right. Siku kuclear kwa sababu nilikuwa nakufanyia favor. That was your right. Na tulikaa na wewe 2-3 hours. Nikajua uko chini sana. Nikajua kwa nini hata Tinga na ODM na Uhuru walikuwa na issues na wewe. Because you are empty. Ni Kiingereza mingi lakini empty space. Kwa hiyo akili ya Kiingereza mingi. You're just a let down as a parent. How can you fuel our young generation? Oh, these guys, they have been doing you what? This is our country. And I want to tell our Gen Zs, and I want to tell Kenyans, if you want to know that we are ahead as Kenya, just go here, West Africa. Just visit about 5-10 countries. And then we'll...
And the last story is about the Luhya nation, the Luhya community and the leaders. Yesterday, George Natembea, Malala, all these guys who met in Western, and they were trying to speak one language. And maybe, they're expecting somebody like Musalia Mudavadi, because it was a Luhya community's meeting. The leaders from Luhya community were meeting. So they expected people like Musalia Mudavadi, Moses Wetangula to attend the meeting, which they failed. So from there now, they started attacking Moses Wetangula and Musalia Mudavadi. Saying, Natembea was saying that we knew that they could not come because they have been locked. They have been tamed. It's like now they are married. So their marriage, if at all, their husband have told them that if at all you make a mistake of getting out of this house, then this marriage breaks.
Mnafikiri wakati president alivunja baraza la mawaziri, alibakisha Musalia Mudavadi, akabakisha deputy president mala hawezi futwa tu namna hiyo, na akabaki wakaua watu watatu. Wakati waliunda baraza la mawaziri, deputy president akapata nafasi karibu 7. Mataka kuniambia hiyo nafasi ilikuja tu watu au kana mahali fulani wakakubaliana? So walikaa mahali wakubaliana? Rais mwenyewe akapata yake sijui ngapi. Sasa kuonyesha nyinyi kwamba nyinyi Waluhya hamna nguvu at all. Na ile nafasi ambayo tunashikilia kule mbele ni tokenism. Mudavadi alipewa ngapi? Kwa hiyo meza ya watu watatu Mudavadi alipewa ngapi?
The new generational leaders, as we form this new government, what is our share in this government?
Ndiposa mnaona wenzetu wala ambao tulikuwa nao kwa mkutano kule Nairobi, tukapanga kwamba tunakuja hapa, lakini wengine hawajakuja kwa sababu wanakaa kwa nyumba ya wenyewe. Ameambiwa ukienda pale hutaingia kwa hiyo nyumba tena, amepotea.
And all along we've heard Natembea talking about Musalia Mudavadi, talking about Moses Wetangula, that they've been in the government for quite some times. There is nothing that they've done for their people. Sometimes we concur, because I also concur because these guys have been in the government. What have they done to the people? But we can't keep on blaming them. It is now time, and I said this, and I'll continue saying it, that it is now time for these leaders to come together to speak one language, to speak one voice, to make sure that there is unity amongst their communities, to make sure that there is no that separation. Because what William Ruto is after is William Ruto wants to break these communities. He started with the Kikuyus. He's now going to Luhya. And in fact, lawyers broke long time ago. One thing I can say is that for these leaders to avoid all these things, 1, 2, 3, rising against each other, talking negatively about each other, let them come together, speak one language, sit on the table, discuss matters. It is not about, after the end of the day, it is not about what the leaders want. It is about what people of Kenya want. And right now, the Gen Zs have given these leaders direction and an overview of what is expected of them. So I don't think that it's right for them to start quarreling each other. Let them keep their differences aside and figure out how they can work for the people. I wanted to listen to this, and then I wanted to listen to this. Now, that is all I had for today. And a reminder, if you made it for the first time, please don't forget to click the subscribe button. You can also like and share and drop me a comment and tell me you're watching us from and how these videos are reaching you. As I normally say, that feedback is normally the key thing in any form of communication. I really appreciate those who have been giving us support. People like Jefferson Siringa, people like Billion, people like Omar Indati. I really appreciate what you're doing for us. Thank you very much. People like Elemi254. Thank you very much. May God bless you. Asante sana. And don't forget to like these videos, because I've noticed sometimes that we just watch the video without liking. I really appreciate if you like the video. You can also share if you can share, and also subscribe if it is the first time that you are meeting. And if you're watching from a different platform, you can just type Havana Media, then it will bring you back to YouTube. After bringing you to YouTube, just click the subscribe button and all shall be well. Until we meet again in the next video, if it is possible, I've been your host, Boniface Owino. Bye bye.